Hi, welcome to my channel, 369 Tarot. Thank you so much for being here with me. And I'm going to do a reading for you guys tonight. And before we get started, please keep in mind, this is a general reading. While it is general, I do have a tendency to get pretty detailed, pretty specific. So just use your own intuition along with the messages here to guide you through the reading to figure out what messages are for you and which ones are not, okay? Information for personal readings, private readings, and how to order one, and information about making payment and tips are down below in the description box as well. And if you'd like to help support the channel, you can leave me a like, share, subscribe, and a comment as well. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. This is going to be a third-party reading, okay? Spirit, please reveal to me what is the mutual energy here between the feminine and the masculine in this reading, the divine feminine and the divine masculine. And Spirit, please reveal to me what is the mutual karmic energy between this masculine and the karmic partner. Okay. So in the mutual energy here, oh, sorry about that. For the mutual energy here for the divine feminine, the divine masculine is pain. The first step is to acknowledge the pain. Okay, so somebody here is in quite a lot of pain, and you know, it is a mutual energy. So there's a lot of pain involved here for both the feminine and the masculine, okay, is what I'm feeling. So a very painful situation, a very painful relationship. Okay, and I do feel like it's kind of pushed aside, it's pushed down, it's put on the back burner, it's never brought up, it's never really talked about, is what I'm getting here. Okay, I feel like, yeah, this is a masculine that doesn't really speak about his emotions. They don't really speak about what they're going through. I feel like this masculine also grew up being raised that way, being told that it's weak to show that you're in pain, that it's weak to cry, that it's weak to show feelings, to show being hurt. So this is a masculine that was taught as a masculine energy, you always need to be strong. And everyone around you needs to see how strong you are 100% of the time. This is a masculine who, as a child, was taught boys don't cry. Okay. So this masculine blocks out pain. I'm also getting like, they also could have a very, very high pain tolerance. Like, I feel like this masculine has like gotten hurt before, like with crazy, crazy painful things, and it's like they don't even barely flinch, okay? Is what I'm getting here. But yeah, they don't talk about the pain they're going through. The mutual karmic energy that we have here, we got abusive. All right, so I definitely am feeling here that this masculine is in a abusive situation, an abusive karmic relationship. Okay, there is mental abuse, there is physical abuse, there is emotional abuse here. And I feel like nobody would ever know from the outside looking in. I feel like it's something this masculine does not talk about. I feel like it's something they block out. They act like it's not happening. But inside they are hurting. Inside they are being abused. Inside, you know, the home, inside the household. And it's like nobody knows, and nobody would ever even guess it, is what I'm getting here. Okay, nobody would know that this masculine puts up with this behind closed doors in this relationship. And, you know, I'm really feeling like this feminine doesn't even know that this masculine is being abused by this karmic. And I feel like this masculine is very like held back, very like kind of reserved in his demeanor. You know, again, like he doesn't really open up. And I feel like there's times when he's very, very closed off, seemingly out of the blue, okay, for this feminine. So I feel like things are going really good for this masculine and this feminine energy. And it seems like this masculine is starting to open up. Things are going good. And then all of a sudden, like the very next day, he's closed off. He's guarded. He's barely speaking. And it's almost like this feminine is talking to a wall on those days is what I'm getting here. Okay. So I do feel like this feminine has a tendency to take that and internalize it and say, I must be doing something wrong. I must be doing something to cause this. Right. But on those days, what I'm getting on those days when they're very, very guarded, when they're very shut down, on those days when it's just like talking to a wall, you know, and you just don't seem to be getting through, it's because they've experienced something that very same day or, you know, the night before. It's because they've experienced something they are consciously trying to push down inside of them and repress, actually. So they're not opening up to any extra stimulation. They're not opening up to the conversation. And it's like they're afraid to open up. They're afraid that it's all going to come out. They're afraid that they may actually have to be conscious of what's going on. I feel like it's almost like they just push it out of their mind. They push it out of their mind. They push it out of their energy. All right. And I do feel a level of shame for this masculine. Because this karmic is hurting them. So this masculine is thinking that, you know, to speak about it, to bring it up, to acknowledge that it's happening or that it has happened would be to show their weakness, would be to show, you know, how unmasculine they are, is what I'm getting here. Okay. Spirit, please reveal to me, tell me. And then I just heard that this masculine sometimes will show up with like weird, like strange bruises, sometimes like on their face, sometimes, you know, on their arm or on their chest or shoulder. And it's like you ask them what happened and they just completely ignore the question. They don't even acknowledge that you said anything to them. Spirit, please reveal to me. Please reveal to me, tell me more about the mutual energy between this masculine and this feminine. All right, so we got two here. We have healing, inner child, and yeah, this is in reverse. So they're still struggling with that programming that was enforced on them as a child that told them it's not okay to be hurt. It's not okay to be hurt because you're masculine and it's not okay. It's not okay to cry. Boys don't cry. Things like that. That's kind of the way they took it. So they really have a lot of healing to do, is what I'm seeing here. I'm also seeing one specific time as a child for this masculine. They were made to feel shame. They were made to feel guilty as a very, very small child when they got hurt. You know, like when they fell or got hurt and they cried, I feel like they were made fun of. They were like mocked. They were made to feel very guilty for feeling pain. So this masculine looked at emotional pain, physical pain, all of that as the enemy. Okay, they kind of learned how to block it out very quickly in life. So yeah, we have that. And then we have this feminine here, a very caring, very loving energy who doesn't know what's going on, who doesn't understand what's going on in this masculine's mind, in their home situation with the karmic, okay, and is internalizing all of this energy, is taking that guilt upon herself, telling herself that it's their fault, that they're closed off, that they must have said something, that they must have done something to upset them, that they must be sabotaging the relationship in some kind of way. All right. So that's a mutual energy that I have here from the divine masculine and divine feminine energy. Right, so let's get one more card just to clarify this energy here. Sorry about that. So look, when I picked it up, twin flame energy at the bottom of the deck. Spirit, please reveal to me, tell me more about the mutual energy between this masculine and the feminine energy here in this reading. Mask. Okay, so there it is, clarified. Yeah, this masculine is wearing a mask. They've been taught to wear a mask ever since they were a child, to mask their pain, to mask what they're going through, to mask their guilt, okay? To mask their emotions. And I feel like this is a masculine that really doesn't talk about his emotions. I feel like for this feminine, like, you can get them to open up. You can like get them to really enjoy themselves, to have fun, to joke with you, and you feel that connection and you feel the love there. But as for them speaking about their emotions, it just, you know, they don't do it. You haven't really seen them do that so far, but there is like kind of a love language, I guess, that they do have with this feminine. It's, you know, and the looks that they give you, it's in their touch. You know, it's in the way they smile at you. It's in their laugh, all of those things. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and get some more information on this karmic energy here. All right. Because I do feel like it's going to affect the rest of the energy, because it is such a kind of a strong and kind of a very dark situation and energy that I think that we need to get some insight here before we move forward. So let's go ahead and get some more information. Spirit, please reveal to me what is the mutual energy. Tell me more about the mutual energy. Let's use this deck. Spirit, please reveal to me, tell me more about the mutual energy between this divine masculine and the karmic partner. Yeah, look at that. Avoidance, stalemate. And look, she's got a blindfold on. She's refusing to acknowledge, okay, the pain. She's like refusing to acknowledge the abuse here. All right. And I feel like this karmic is a mirror for this masculine. This karmic also refuses to acknowledge their abusive behavior. They refuse to acknowledge that it's taking place. They refuse to acknowledge that they are hurting this masculine in any type of way, which reinforces their own unhealthy programming of avoiding their emotions, avoiding how they feel, and completely avoiding any pain that they feel inside or feel physically, okay? So they do avoid that. So it's a reinforcement here with this karmic. All right. So let's get another card here. Spirit, tell me more about, please reveal to me, tell me more about the mutual energy between this masculine and the karmic partner. Okay, we got divine feminine here. Okay, so feminine, I feel like you could know this karmic, okay, personally. You could know them, and I feel like this karmic has been very abusive towards you, is what I'm getting here. So this could be abusive behavior. This could just be very nasty, like abusive language. But I'm getting that here. So let's get some more information on that. Spirits, what about the Divine Feminine? Tell me about why the Divine Feminine is here. Avoiding the truth. Okay, so this is clarifying as well. Yeah, this Divine Feminine does not see or know that the abuse is taking place for this masculine. Okay. I also feel like in a way it's like this masculine believes he's protecting this Divine Feminine by avoiding the truth of his emotions, by avoiding the truth of what he's going through. He also, like, I feel like he was called names, like as a child when he showed pain or hurt or anything like that. He, you know, and I don't know, it was just really rough on him. Like, he was called very demasculinated names. Spirit, tell me more about this Divine Feminine energy that's over here. Numbing. Okay. So I feel like this masculine has a lot of tattoos. Like, I'm just getting that. I feel like they have a lot of tattoos, and I feel like they're in like really painful spots. Like they just are, like, have a very high pain tolerance, is what I'm getting here. But yeah, this masculine has been not telling this Divine Feminine about what they've been going through. This Divine Feminine has no idea. Divine Feminine, you could know this karmic personally, and they've been nasty to you at times. You've had some suspicions, but whenever you bring it up to your masculine, he shuts down. He doesn't really give you an answer. You know what I mean? So let's get another card. What's this? Lesson meant to make you stronger. So going through this very heavy karmic lesson. Okay. Let's go ahead and get some more cards here. I want to take a look at this feminine energy. Spirit, please reveal to me this Divine Feminine's energy towards this masculine. Yeah, I also feel a fear here. Like there's a fear that this karmic would get very abusive towards this Divine Feminine. I really feel that. I feel like this masculine says to himself, like, it's better if I don't speak about what I'm going through. It's better if I keep this feminine in the dark, because I don't want her to see me as less than masculine. I don't want her to see me as weak, but also I don't want her to be abused by this karmic. I don't want my feminine to feel the way that I've been feeling, the way that I've been made to feel. So they've been numbing themselves. They've been stuffing down the pain. Okay. Spirit, please reveal to me. Tell me more. Show me this masculine's energy towards the feminine. Okay. So for the feminine energy, we got the Knight of Swords here. Okay. Feminine, you could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. All right. But you want communication. You want your person to open up. You want to actually talk. Okay. You don't care how brutal the conversation is. You don't care what it is that your person wants to say, because right now you're internalizing everything. And when you do that, for this feminine, I feel when you do that, you have a tendency to overanalyze, overthink, and place the blame all on yourself, is what I'm getting here. And I feel like you've always done that since a child. You've always taken guilt and blame upon yourself. Whenever somebody has shut down towards you, whenever somebody has treated you coldly, has treated you badly, you took that into yourself and said that it must have been your fault that this person has done this. Or it must have been your fault that, you know, you ended up getting hurt by this person, when really that's really not the case here. Okay. So yeah, I feel like you are thinking kind of the worst case scenario, because you are over analyzing right now and internalizing it. Okay. But you want that communication in. All right, so let's get a card to clarify your energy, the divine feminine towards the divine masculine. Okay, we got stuck in reverse. So you're tired of being stuck in the mud with your person. You're tired of not moving forward, you know, and you feel like what's keeping you held back is an avoidance of the truth. Okay, you feel like perhaps your person is holding back on telling you how they really feel because they don't want to hurt you. So they're lying. So they're not telling you how they feel. And that's very hurtful to you. So this is leading you to overanalyze everything, all of your conversations. This is leading you to also go into that space where you're internalizing, you're blaming yourself for everything, okay? So that's what I'm getting here for you, feminine, but you just want to move forward and you want to take action and you want to have that conversation to where you can move forward, because you feel and you know there's a lot of stuff that your person has been keeping back. You can tell that they've been keeping things from you. You can tell that they've been hiding from things from you. And you feel like, here's how you feel. If you don't want to be with me, if you don't want to talk to me, if you don't have feelings for me, then just tell me. Don't worry about sparing my feelings. I want to know the truth. That's how you're feeling. Okay, so feminine, that's where you're at. Masculine, you have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so this is Virgo energy, Taurus energy, okay? Masculine, you're in a place to where you don't want to lose this feminine. And you know it, you feel it. That's the one thing on your mind. That's the one thing on your heart. You don't want to lose this feminine, but you feel like this feminine is slipping right through your hands and you don't know what to do about it. And you feel like you have single-handedly just sabotaged this relationship because you've worn a mask, and you feel like a certain level of guilt from this as well, because you know that you've been hiding your feelings. You know that you've been holding things back. So there's guilt. There's a feeling that you single-handedly sabotaged this relationship because you couldn't take off the mask. And now you feel your feminine is slipping out of your hands and you feel like there's nothing you can do about it. And that is the most painful thing you felt so far. That is a very dark thought for this masculine. It hurts more than any other thought than they've had, especially since they've met you, feminine. So there's a deep level of guilt here. Spirit, please reveal to me, tell me more about this masculine's energy towards this divine feminine. The answer is no in reverse. So yeah, they're saying, listen, I don't want to lose you, but I feel you slipping through my hands and it's my fault. It's my fault because I couldn't say yes, because I couldn't open up, because I made you think that there was no emotions, because I made you think that the emotional land that we are standing on is dry and cracked and fragile. I made you feel like there was no emotion there. There was no flow. There was no water, when really there was so much, right? So they have an overbearing and overwhelming feeling of guilt surrounding them. There's also a level of hopelessness, not knowing what to do to move forward. All right, so let's go ahead now and take a look at this feminine's thoughts towards this masculine, okay? Okay. Spirit, please reveal to me, what is this feminine's thoughts towards this masculine? Spirit, please reveal to me, what is this feminine's emotions for this masculine? Spirit, please reveal to me, what is this feminine's actions that she would like to take towards this masculine? So, feminine, I feel like you're definitely an air sign. You could be an Aquarius or a Gemini, or you could be an Aries, because those are the three signs that I have here really strongly. Okay, but just take the signs as they resonate, you guys. You can take them or leave them. Sorry about that. It's just an extra clarification here. All right, so feminine, for your thoughts, we have the Fool. Right? Your thoughts towards your person, first of all, you're questioning if you've been foolish on this journey, if you've been seeing things correctly, if you've been looking at your love and your connection in the right way. Okay. You're wondering if you've given your heart too much to this. You're wondering if you, your passion and your love has made you blind to how the other person really feels. All right. And then there's a part of you in your heart that really wishes for your person to unburden themselves, to free themselves, right? To free their heart, to let you in on how they're feeling, on their emotions, on their love, to free themselves, because there's a part of you that feels that they've been carrying around a very big burden in their heart. There's a part of you that feels that they've kept it shut, that they haven't been opening it to you. There's a part of you that feels how alone they truly do feel. A very small part of you senses that. You've seen it in their eyes. You've recognized it because you felt the same way in the past, right? So there's a part of you that just wants them to free themselves of all the emotions and to give it to you, to let you share that with them, right? To heal together. Spirit, please reveal to me, actually, let's get a trigger card here. Spirit, please reveal to me, tell me more about the thoughts that this feminine has towards her masculine. Light and dark. You can't know light without darkness. Okay. So your thoughts towards your person, first of all, this is going to that dark place, over analyzing, taking that guilt onto yourself. But this is also feeling that you can make it better, but it takes two, right? It takes two. But this is knowing that bringing to light the things that your person is keeping hidden, the things that they've kept in the shadows, that they've kept in the darkness, that they've kept in their heart, locked away. You want your person to know that you do love them, no matter what darkness they've been through, no matter what, how they feel, you'll still love them. Okay, so that's how you're feeling here. Spirit, please reveal to me, tell me more about the thoughts this feminine has towards her masculine. Okay, look at that. This is, oh my gosh, look, you guys. Look at the two cards. It's like this card, you can't know light without darkness. And then this is like a close-up of that card. How beautiful is that? That is so beautiful. This is really like twin flame type of energy too, with the light and dark and the recognition. So yeah, this is also saying you do recognize in your soul and your spirit, you recognize when you look into your person's eyes that there's a heavy burden there, that there is pain there. You recognize it, feminine, because you felt that way yourself. You've hidden it in the past yourself. You've internalized guilt, you've internalized pain, all of those things. So you know how it feels and you know how it looks when somebody is holding back that pain, when somebody is holding back emotions. You know the energy personally of somebody who is carrying a weight around with them, a burden around with them, and doesn't want anyone to know. You know that energy. You've seen that energy, and you once were that energy. And you still become that energy sometimes. You still struggle with those things, I think, but you have come a very far way, a very long way on your journey, okay? But you do recognize it, okay, in your spirit. Just as much as you recognize that this person is your other half, that this person is your soulmate, your twin flame connection here. Just as much as you recognize that, you recognize what they're going through. There is doubts in your mind, though, at times. And like I said, this does come from that internalization, and it does come from over-analyzing, specifically over-analyzing the conversations over and over and over, because this masculine doesn't show how they feel in words, okay? They express it in other ways, like we talked about in the beginning of this. All right, so feminine, in your emotions, we got the Lovers, and it did come out in reverse, okay? You're very much trapped in your head right now about this connection, but there is love there. There's a part of you that's afraid to open your heart fully because your person is so closed off at times. There are also times when you feel little bits and pieces of jealousy. Sometimes you feel that fire of jealousy come up within you, in your heart. And, you know, you feel like maybe your person has chosen someone else and they just don't want to tell you that. That's where that's coming from. But really, it's not really so much jealousy. It's more of being hurt, more so being hurt. Okay, because this is your heart's desire, and you know that, and you've always known that. Okay. But yeah, you feel like you really want your person to follow their heart, to open their heart, to at least open it up to you. Okay. Spirit, please reveal to me. Yeah, so your mind, feminine, goes to the worst place scenario here, is what I'm seeing here. Okay, Spirit, please reveal to me. Tell me more about the emotions this feminine feels towards her masculine. Fears. You and your lover fear being hurt again. Okay. So yeah, you're afraid. You're afraid of what's unknown. You're afraid of what they're not saying. You're afraid they don't really love you. You're afraid that they don't want to be with you and they just aren't telling you. There's a lot of fears that you feel in your heart. Okay. Spirit, please reveal to me, but more so than the fear, you know, what you feel is love. A love that's undying. A love that is ever burning, that can never be put out with no amount of water. It's forever burning here, but there is a fear. There's a fear of being hurt. There's a fear of being rejected. There's a fear, and really, I do feel like it is more so a fear of just being hurt, you know, having your heart crushed with the Lovers in reverse. So it crushes your heart when they shut you out. And that's what I'm seeing. It really crushes your heart. Your mind goes to the darkest place in that time. Your mind goes directly to what you fear the most about your connection. Even though your spirit, even though your heart is telling you that's not true. Okay, you know what this is. You recognize this. You've seen it. You've been here. Spirit, please reveal to me the emotions that this feminine has towards this masculine. Bound, okay, devil energy. So yeah, there's a little bit of jealousy here. A little bit, because this person is your twin flame and you know that, right? But it's like you feel like your person isn't following their heart. All right. But your heart, feminine, is bound to these fears. Okay. Really are bound to these fears that your person will reject you, that your person doesn't want you. All of those pains that you've experienced before in your life from other people, since you were a child, feeling kind like internalizing all of those things every time, like something happened when you were rejected in the past, when you know, you were kind of singled out and things like that in the past, you internalized that. And I feel like that made you even more of a target for people who were, you know, targeting people, like basically trying to single people out, and things like that. Okay, so I feel like the mere fact that you were internalizing that, taking it upon yourself, looking for a blame, in yourself. This is the reason why they did this. This is the reason why they don't want to hang out with me. This is the reason why they rejected me. This is the reason why this happened. You always internalized it and looked for a reason within yourself why. Trying to justify their behavior, right? So that's a problem here. Because their behavior is not justified, is what I'm seeing here. It's really not. Okay. And like I said, this is your mind fighting against your spirit, because your spirit is telling you, listen, you do recognize this. You do recognize they're holding something back. All right. And then your mind goes to that dark place, but your spirit is saying, listen, right? Listen with your heart, listen with your spirit. What is it telling you? That same look you've seen in their eyes, you've had that same look before. You know how it feels to be holding back pain. You know how it feels to not want anyone to experience or to know what you're experiencing, right? So you hold it back, so you put on a happy face, so you pretend, you shut it down. And you know that there's times when you are in a lot of pain that you can't even talk about it, because if you let a little bit out, then it might all flood out. It might all stream out in a flood of emotion. So that's something you recognize. That's what your spirit is telling you. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of what your spirit's telling you. Don't be afraid of what your heart is telling you. Okay. Spirit, please reveal to me, tell me more about the actions that this feminine would like to take towards her masculine within the next 6 weeks. Okay, self-care. So yeah, really working on yourself, working on your heart, facing the fears that are there in your heart, in your own heart, so that you can overcome them. All right, that's what I'm seeing here. Also, I feel like you're getting an activation, a spiritual activation coming in for whoever this is for. So spirit is saying extra self-care is needed right now. Okay. Definitely for this activation that's coming in. And I feel like it's a DNA activation. Okay. So it is going to be kind of a physical a physical activation here. And it might get a little bit uncomfortable is what I'm seeing here. So just practice extra self-care. And Spirit's saying, don't be afraid. Okay. Renewal, spark. Yeah, look at that. That activation energy, that spark, that divine fire. I feel like you're very creative. Feminine is one of the things. I feel like you love crafts is another thing. Like you just love making things. You love crafts and things like that. Spirit, tell me more. But yeah, you want to renew things with your person. Action, Spirit. Yeah, that's what you want. That's all you want. Okay, is to renew that spark with your person. Because your heart is burning for them. You have so much passion towards them is what I'm seeing here. And you feel pulled towards them. You feel drawn towards them like a magnet, you know, and you're afraid of that rejection. So it's almost like you're rejecting yourself before, you know, your person could reject you. All right, so let's go ahead and see what Spirit wants to tell you about your energy here. Spirit, please reveal to me, what would you like to tell this divine feminine about her energy? All right, so we have these beautiful, beautiful angel wings. This is ascension energy. This is activation energy coming through. So spiritual activation coming in for you, feminine. And I feel like you're going to be feeling a lot of creative energy with this activation as well. So like the need to create. And it says the past is now behind you, feminine. You no longer have to carry this guilt. You no longer have to carry this pain of other people that they're putting onto you. It's not yours to carry. Okay, so release it and embrace new possibilities. All right, because a new path is now available to you. So follow it with faith. Faith in yourself and faith in your intuition, faith in what Spirit is telling you. All right, so let's go ahead and get this masculine's energy here. Spirit, please reveal to me, what is this masculine's thoughts towards this feminine? Okay, we have strength, and it came out in reverse. So yeah, this masculine could be a Leo, but they don't want this feminine to know, to see how weak they could be. They want this feminine to see them as strong, okay, as never being weak. Like they said, never show anyone your weakness. And that's something they learned very, very young, okay? So yeah, they want to appear strong. They want to appear masculine. And again, it's masculine in their terms, okay? All right, and their hearts, they don't feel strong. They don't feel strong a lot of the times. So they shut down to deal with that because they don't want to show that weakness. Yep, there's a Gemini here. I feel like this is Gemini and Leo for the feminine and the masculine energy. Spirit, please reveal to me the emotions that this masculine feels towards this feminine. All right, we got the Eight of Pentacles. Oh, look, the Five of Pentacles upright, Five of Pentacles in reverse. Wow. All right, and let's go ahead and get the actions here. Okay. A High Priestess. Okay. Divine feminine energy. But yeah, let's start with the thoughts. Yeah, they're not going to reveal what they're thinking. They're not going to reveal what's on their heart. In fact, they're very, very focused on hiding what's in their heart. They are. They're very focused on that. They look for distractions to distract themselves from the pain that they feel emotionally. you know? They look for distractions. They dive into work. They could be a workaholic a lot of the times, just diving so much into work is what I'm getting here. Working very long hours, okay? I'm feeling like 12-hour days, 13-hour days. That's how long they work every day. And it's to keep themselves distracted. They want to distract themselves from home. They want to distract themselves from pain, is what I'm getting here as well. Okay. So strength in reverse, not wanting to show how weak they are, not speaking about it, keeping it a secret, the high priestess. All right. They feel like if they were to open up to you and speak about it, that you would leave them, that you would just leave them out in the cold, that you would see them as so weak that you would never talk to them again. They have convinced themselves that. They've convinced themselves that. And you know what? I feel like that actually happened to them once before. They opened up to somebody. It was a feminine. And look, we have 8 and 8 here, by the way. And I feel like, yeah, they were around 16 maybe. They opened up to someone, a feminine, and told them what they were going through. They asked this feminine and made this feminine promise that they would not tell, right? That you would never tell what they told you, because they really poured out their heart. They expressed pain that they were going through. And this feminine actually betrayed them. They told everyone. So yeah, it was heartbreaking for them. They just felt like, okay, there's no hope. I'm never doing that again. And they feel like if they tell you, feminine, what they're really going through, you would just leave them out in the cold. You would never talk to them again, and you would see them as very weak. And I know that sounds ridiculous, but this is really what they're thinking. So they're like, I'm never going to tell the pain I felt, the hurt that I felt. And they've really convinced themselves that they are completely alone. I feel like this masculine is from an abusive like household. And I feel like they were like not allowed to like talk about their family. They weren't supposed to tell. Like they were indoctrinated in their household not to speak about the abuse to anyone, not to tell anyone, to keep quiet about it. And the one time that they did, you know, open up their heart, express their pain, express their emotions, express what they were going through, the person they trusted told everyone, right? And humiliated them, embarrassed them is what I'm seeing here. And in that moment, they really just lost hope in their heart. Spirit, please reveal to me, tell me more about strength here. Tell me about strength. Tell me more about the thoughts that this masculine has towards this feminine. Search within and find peace, wholeness, and love. Okay, so yeah, they are struggling with self-love. Really bad. And peace, inner peace and self-love. That's what they're struggling with. Okay, especially inner peace. They have so much pain inside of them, just built up from as a child. And I feel like this started around 8 years old, because I keep seeing the number 5 and I keep seeing the number 8. So I feel like 5 years old and 8 years old is significant. But the 8 years old, I feel like this masculine was really crushed by someone he really trusted. Because he was called weak. And he was made fun of for being hurt in some kind of way. Okay. So let's get more. Spirit, tell me more about the thoughts this masculine has towards his divine feminine. I'm no good, toxic. Okay. So yeah, they feel like they are just a toxic person, that they're too weak, you know, to have a healthy life, a healthy relationship, that If they were to open up, it would just be toxic. They see their emotions as toxic, and they see anyone that they open up their emotions to, they feel like they're going to make that person's going to see them as toxic. You know what I mean? So they feel like their emotions and how they feel is toxic and weak, and that if they were to open up and express it to anyone, that person would see them as toxic and weak. Okay, so that's how they're thinking. They also feel like they're very toxic for this feminine energy. Okay. In their heart, they feel so distant, so disconnected, so hopeless about their emotions is how they feel. Okay, they really do. They feel like they just want to like ignore their emotions. They distract from their emotions, anything but to acknowledge their emotions. Okay, so yeah, they feel hopeless in their heart about themselves, really. They do. Spirit, tell me more. This is dark night of the soul energy as well. So this masculine is going through a dark night of the soul. Spirit, please reveal to me, tell me more about the emotions this masculine feels towards this feminine. Ask their intent and set clear ones for yourself. Okay. So yeah, we have intentions. Yeah, so their intention is just to distract themselves. They're not worried about how they feel. What matters is what their intention is. How are they going to get through this day? How are they going to distract themselves from what they're feeling? How are they going to disconnect from their feelings, their emotions more? And like I said, on the days when something happens, on the days when they've been abused by this karmic, they are shut down even more. Okay. Those are the days, feminine, when you kind of raise an eyebrow. Like, are you okay? Spirit, please reveal to me the emotions that this masculine is feeling towards this feminine. Yeah, he's not telling you also how he feels because he feels like, again, to express it would be toxic. He knows he's involved in a toxic situation. He knows that it would just upset your peace, any peace that you have, feminine, is how he's feeling here. You are so tempting, but yes, he's very tempted. He's very tempted to open up. This masculine is extremely attracted to you, feminine. You know, but they're like, if I were to open up, it would be toxic. It would be no good. They would see me as toxic. So I can't, but I want to. And their heart is telling them to just talk to you. Their heart is telling them to just open up to you. But they're like, I can't. That would be toxic, right? They'll leave me. They'll walk away. They'll leave me out in the cold. They will hurt me further. The actions they want to take, what they want to do is they want to stay silent with the high priestess here. Okay. Spirit, tell me more. Cord cutting, totally ignore the situation. Okay. That's the actions they're going to take. They're going to continue to ignore the situation, okay, until things really come to a head. Forming structure and solid foundation. Okay. So I do feel like they're saving up money. I do feel like they're working and focusing on their future. They want to focus on the future for themselves. They feel like they got themselves into a toxic mess and now only they can get themselves out. They don't want anyone to feel guilt. They don't want anyone to feel sorry for them. They simply just want to pull themselves out. So they're working very hard. They're keeping distracted with work. And that's their intention here. To save money. Because I feel like they're really at a financial loss right now. So they're working up, building up to save money to put towards their future. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here. All right. So there are actions being taken, okay? It's just not being spoken about at all. So let's go ahead and see what Spirit wants to tell you about your masculine's energy here. All right, so there is change happening. You just can't see it, but it is taking place. And we have give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve, feminine, you deserve to be, and you deserve to have all that your heart truly desires. And remember, I said what the heart desires earlier in this reading. Those two words came out together during your part of the reading, feminine. And then we have your heart truly desires. So you are going to have a wish fulfillment, feminine. I am really getting that. Like, you desire this masculine, you want this masculine to open their heart. That's what you really want. And that is going to happen. And it is going to happen soon. This blessing is coming your way, feminine. But there is a block, okay? This block is you believing that you don't deserve it. This block is believing that you deserve the cold behavior, that you did something. There's something that you did to make them like that, to make you feel rejected, that you deserve to be rejected. That's not true. Okay? So it's time for you to work on knowing, not thinking, but knowing that you deserve to be and to have everything that you want, okay? So it's time to work on that. That is your block, okay? That is your block here. And Spirit is telling you exactly what to do to help to bring this blessing in. And, you know, I really feel like this blessing is this masculine opening his heart, filling it out to you. And it's a blessing for this masculine because the way that it's going to be received is not going to be the way that it's been received in the past. So it's going to be extremely healing for this masculine to open his heart to you. It's going to be so healing and beautiful. Okay. An absolute blessing. So let's go ahead and get into the karmic reading now. Let's take a look here. Oops. Let's take a look here at the karmics, actually the masculine's energy towards the karmic first, okay? Spirit, please reveal to me this masculine's energy towards the karmic. Oh my gosh, look at that. We got the 9 of Swords. That does not look good. Does not look good. And Spirit, please reveal to me the karmic's energy towards the masculine. Queen of Pentacles, okay? All right, so I do feel like there's a commitment here. All right, I definitely am feeling that. There's some sort of commitment here between the karmic and the masculine. But this masculine and his energy, he's very stressed out. He's really feeling like he's just at the end, at his last stand, at his final stand, at the end of his walk here. You know, and he feels very injured from this relationship. I do feel like right now he has like a head injury, or his head hurts. There's something here about the head hurting. Okay, but with the 9 of Swords, this is depression. This is grief. This is sleepless nights. This is pain. This is insomnia. This is tears hitting your pillow while nobody else is around. This is quietly releasing your pain where no one can see. Just complete grief and sorrow this masculine is in. And feeling very less than. Feeling very, very less than. Spirit, tell me more about this masculine's energy towards the karmic partner. Look, and we got that inner peace card coming out again. So yeah, they just feel chaos. Chaos. They don't see how to make things better. Their mind is racing. Dark night of the soul, feeling very depressed, no inner peace, depression. Okay, dark night of the soul. Absolutely feeling depression and oppression and very dark energy. So let's get one more card for this masculine towards the karmic. Ace of Wands in reverse. Abusive. Very abusive energy. Okay. And feeling like he has no power because he doesn't want to talk about what he's going through. He doesn't want to admit that he is being abused by this karmic. He doesn't want to admit that to himself. Okay. The karmic could be an earth sign or a fire sign. Okay. Let's go ahead and clarify this karmic's energy. She's the Queen of Pentacles, possessive. Okay, very possessive, very controlling. She likes it her way or the highway. Okay, she's controlling. So let's go ahead and get some more cards here. Spirit, please reveal to me, tell me more about this karmic's energy towards this masculine. True friends, you have a community of support. So I do feel like this karmic works in the community. Somehow might work for like some local community thing or like a local government, or she might have a local business is what I'm seeing here. A lot of connections in the local community is one of the things I'm seeing for this karmic. Okay. Spirit, tell me more about this karmic's energy towards this masculine. Feminine in reverse. Okay, so distorted feminine energy, toxic feminine energy, and a very abusive feminine. So let's take a look at this masculine's thoughts towards the karmic. Spirit, please reveal to me, what is this masculine's thoughts towards the karmic partner? Ten of Wands, stressed out, on the last stand, can't take anymore, completely overburdened. Completely overburdened. Okay. So much so that they're just blocking it out. Okay. They think this karmic is mean, nasty, bloodthirsty. They feel like this karmic is somebody who steps on people to get where they want to be. This karmic may have even built their job or their career or whatever off of that, off of like stepping on people is what I'm getting here. Very abusive energy. And this masculine is saying, I'm tired of taking this abuse with the Ten of Wands. They're tired. They're stressed. And you know, their body hurts. I feel like their body hurts, right? And they can't even talk about it. They can't even talk about it because they don't want to burden anyone. They don't want anyone to see them as toxic. Spirit, tell me more about this masculine's thoughts towards this karmic. Very ungrounded energy. So just feeling very ungrounded, very disconnected from reality. Feeling very, very lost within themselves. Very chaotic energy. Spirit, tell me more about the thoughts this masculine has towards the karmic. Confusion and illusion, Neptune energy. All right. So, yeah. This masculine feels like nobody sees this karmic for who they truly are. I feel like this karmic, like, might be involved in, I don't know, like community projects or like setting things up for the community or giving money to the community. So people like see this karmic as someone as like this great person and stuff, but behind the scenes, she's very controlling. She's very abusive. She is possessive. She wants to own this masculine. Like, she looks at this masculine as a possession of hers. Okay. Spirit, please reveal to me, tell me more about the emotions this karmic has, the emotions this masculine has towards the karmic. The Hanged Man, so yeah, he feels like he's like gonna be this karmic's next sacrifice here. Like, she's sacrificed so many friends in her past to get to where she wants to be. This masculine feels like he's about to be the next one. Yeah, and you know, he's gaining a new perspective over this karmic. He's seeing this karmic in a new light, in a different way. All right. Spirit, please reveal to me the emotions this masculine feels towards this karmic. Yeah, and they're tired of sweeping it under the rug. They're tired of ignoring it. Okay. You know, and they have been ignoring it for so long. I feel like this masculine might even be like about to have a nervous breakdown almost. Like, I'm really serious. Like, I feel like they're about to have a breakdown. And that's what this karmic wants. Spirit, tell me more about the emotions here. Self-worth and expectations in reverse. Yeah. I feel like they're about to have like a mental breakdown here. Like, I feel like this karmic is just driving them over the edge here. So let's take a look at the actions they're going to take because of this. Four of Cups, ignoring their emotions. All right, so yeah, they feel like the actions they want to take, they want to continue to ignore how they're feeling. All right, is what I'm seeing here. All right, we got cleansing out old energies, and then we got moving on. So yeah, that's what they really want to do. That's what their heart is telling them to do, to get out of here. Don't look back. Don't ever look back. That's what they're saying. Look, don't ever look back. But they're ignoring that nudge. They're ignoring those emotions. But what I'm seeing here is that they're not going to be able to take much more. All right, so it's either leave the situation or you're headed for a mental breakdown. Okay, so that's exactly what I'm seeing here. Leave or ignore and have a mental breakdown. So this masculine has a choice of which one of those he's going to actually take. Okay, so let's see. Spirit, can you please reveal to me what is this masculine going to choose? Okay, we got chemistry and passion. Yeah, so he is going to leave. He is going to leave. And I think that he's going to go to his feminine. I think he's going to open up his heart because that's what he really wants to do. All right. And again, I feel like it is going to be a blessing in disguise that this masculine is just kind of being pushed to the point to where he just wants to leave and never look back. Because he's going to come and open up his heart to this feminine. And there's going to be so much healing that takes place for this masculine because of it, that it's going to be so beautiful. Okay. So let's look at the karmic energy. Let's see. Spirit, please reveal to me, what are the karmic's thoughts towards this masculine? Three of Cups. Okay, and notice the dark energy, the nighttime, they're under the moon. So it's like things being done in secret, things being hidden. Okay, this karmic, again, I feel like she does work in the community or something like that. She might be very well known in the community, but behind closed doors and in secret, she's terrible. She's terrible. Okay. Spirit, show me the emotions this karmic has towards this masculine. Ten of Pentacles and the action she's going to take. So yeah, she's very terrible behind closed doors. Okay, I feel like nobody expects this karmic to be this way, but she is. She is. Okay, let's get some more about her thoughts. I just heard all she cares about is her friends and the way they see her. So that's what this masculine sees, how they see this karmic. All she cares about is her friends and the way that people and the community see her. That's all she cares about. Okay, so we got prayer here. Ask for assistance. Remember, you must ask to receive. Okay. So yeah, I do feel like this masculine is praying to get out of the situation. Okay. I really do feel that. We have memories, time to face the triggers. All right. So yeah, it is time. It is time that these triggers come up. Okay. And it is time to face everything that's been done in the dark. It's time to face it, right? It's time to face the abuse that took place in the dark. It's time to face all of it, right? This karmic gets triggered very, very easily. Very easily. I feel like she gets like nobody knows this about this karmic. I feel like she always acts like she loves to help people in the community and her friends, but really behind closed doors, asking for help triggers this karmic. She gets like really angry. She doesn't like people asking her to do anything or anyone asking for her for help. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here. Very abusive. Spirit, please reveal to me the emotions this karmic has towards this masculine. We got the Ten of Pentacles in the emotions. Okay. So with the Ten of Pentacles here, this is disagreeable. This is arguments. This is fighting. This is control. This is also in this card, it's a painting, you know, it's putting on a show, an illusion. That's what this karmic's all about. Putting on an illusion. For everyone to see, for the community to see, you know, Six of Wands in reverse, you know, putting on a show. This whole relationship has been one big show. Every relationship this karmic has is one big show. Create the reality of your dreams. She doesn't live in reality. She's created a false reality for herself, and it's all for show for everyone else. And the person that's in that reality with her is being controlled and is being abused. Spirit, tell me more about the emotions this karmic has towards this masculine. Yeah, and it's all in vanity. It's all pride. Okay, yeah, she's very vain. She's very, very egotistical. I feel like this is a type of karmic that tells this masculine what to do, what to say, how to look, all of those things. And then she tells them, you know, it's because she's in the public eye, or it's because everyone's watching her, or whatever, you know, scenario out of ego that she's trying to make it look like she lives, right? That's what this karmic is about. It's all for show on the outside. God forbid anyone come onto the inside and see how she really is. Because the show and what people think about her is truly all that matters to her. That's it. She doesn't care about the people that actually love her. She cares about putting on this show, pretending to be someone she's not. Spirit, please reveal to me, like, this is a karmic who seems like they would be the complete opposite until you get them behind closed doors. Spirit, please reveal to me, tell me more about the actions this karmic is going to take towards this masculine. Awareness, bring awareness to others, and it came out in reverse. So trying to shut this masculine down for her little act, for her little show. Okay, so she's going to be trying to shut him down if he chooses to bring it up. no compassion, no sympathy, no nurturing. So just completely shutting it down out of ego, out of vanity, out of pride. So yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at an outcome here. Because we already see that this masculine will be leaving. It may not be over this next 6 weeks, but he's getting ready to. Okay. So he is going to be leaving here. And we did see that. Okay. That there is a blessing of love, that this is a blessing in disguise. Okay. And that this masculine is going to open his heart to this feminine, and they're going to have this beautiful, touching moment of truth. Okay. And love. So let's see what Spirit wants to say about this karmic connection. So Spirit is saying that masculine, close your eyes. All right. Imagine that you're in some other place, not here, not with the karmic, but somewhere peaceful. And tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can, and you are allowed to allow joy into your life, regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. You don't have to put up with it. You're allowed to seek joy. You're allowed to find your happiness, even if you're stuck in a bad place. And you're allowed to speak out to the universe, to speak out to Spirit and ask for assistance. Okay? You're allowed to feel happy. You're allowed to feel love. All right? That's what Spirit wants you to know. You deserve it. And you should allow yourself that. There is some mirroring here between the masculine and the feminine energy. They are mirroring, both believing they're undeserving of this powerful, beautiful, healing love. Because what I'm seeing, when you come together, you're going to be healing each other at a DNA level, really just healing each other like no doctor, nobody else ever could. Healing spiritual wounds, emotional wounds, okay? Which is beautiful. So let's take a look at the outcome here of the karmic and the masculine situation. What will be the outcome? Okay, we got unresolved trauma. And we got player. You're not the only one. Ask them. And abundance, manifesting magic into your life. So basically what I'm seeing here, I do feel like this masculine is going to leave, okay? He's going to go to his feminine, all right? He's going to go to this person, and that is when all this magic and healing is going to take place, okay? It is going to happen, is what I'm seeing here. And the reason why it's going to happen is because all of the trauma he's been through, well, he's going to realize it's never going to get resolved here. It will never get resolved here, okay? So this masculine is going to choose happiness, he's going to choose love, and he's going to choose magic, okay? All right, so let's close out this reading by getting some messages from this masculine to the divine feminine. Heart to heart messages here. Let's see what they want to say. Spirit, please reveal to me, what would this masculine like to say to this divine feminine, heart to heart? What would he like to say? Plain message here. And one of these is okay. So feminine, what your masculine wants to tell you, heart to heart, we have I know you must think pretty low of me. Okay, so they're ashamed of their behavior. They know that you probably think very lowly of them. They know that you probably think the worst about what they're thinking. Okay, they're picking up on that. And they want to tell you that you are the light to their flame. You are the yin to their yang. Okay, twin flame energy. And how did we end up like this? He doesn't even know how you guys end up like this. He doesn't even know how he ended up like this. And he's like, you must think pretty low of me. You really must think really low of me. Because why am I like this? That's how he's feeling. Why am I like this? I'm finally feeling the consequences of my actions, the consequences of not opening up, the consequences of hiding, of keeping everything hidden. Okay. And I will taste your sweet kiss again, sweetness. And they want to kiss you. They want to kiss you. They want to come to you. They want to kiss you. They want to hold you. Oh, sorry. They want to hold you in their arms. Sorry about that. I've been talking way too much with my hands lately. But yeah, they're afraid that the consequences of their action is that you will think very lowly of them and that they will never get to kiss you again. So they're afraid of that. Okay. And they're saying, I will kiss you again, and I want to kiss you again. All right, so those are your messages. Thank you so much for being here with me again. And yeah, I hope that this could help someone out there find some clarity and insight. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.